Welcome back. From this morning to the evening, the weather has been a lot more consistent than what we had yesterday. If you remember, with that passage of the cold front, which led to some cooler temperatures out there. We've been running anywhere from 7 to 10 degrees cooler out across western Oregon today, thanks to the passage of that cold front. It's just a different type of air mass that moved in. We had the warm wind last week, and today we kind of have the cool wind out there. But notice we still have some cloud cover, mainly offshore, and as you look south. The reason why is the cold front from yesterday is kind of still hanging out, mainly across northern California. It's trying to march further toward the south and east, but high pressure toward the south is kind of preventing that, and this cold front is still dying just toward our south and bringing some gusty winds. Live, gorgeous looking. Actually see the sisters off in the distance towards central Oregon here across our downtown Eugene. Again, this is looking off toward the east, but a gorgeous sight. We don't get this too often, especially toward the summer when we start to get a lot of that haze down here across the valley. But you can see the bouncing of the camera right now, and there's a reason why. It has been a blustery day toward the Oregon coast. Not so much inland. If you're down here at the surface, it has been breezy, but it's really you folks out toward the Oregon coast that have had the gusty winds today. And once you head up in elevation, we've also seen that up into the foothills. And if you're on those higher buildings toward downtown, like you kind of saw on that sky cam there. I mentioned the cloud cover. It's mainly been high-level cirrus clouds down toward the south. Again, a little bit of lingering showers up to the north, especially in the coast range as you head north toward Scappoose. But for the most part, the cold front is still hanging on down across areas of Medford, but it's not really a cold front anymore. It's what we call a stationary front, and that's still producing the cloud cover and that persistent onshore flow down toward the south. So the main low pressure system from yesterday is well into portions of Canada, and you can see the cold front extending into parts of Montana right now, but high pressure to the south is kind of preventing this front from kind of marching further down toward the south and the east. This cold front wants to move south, but it just can't because of that high pressure, and we're kind of left with the cloud cover and the remnants of this dying cold front that's also bringing those gusty winds today. You can see the cloud cover eventually starts to push inland even more. There's a reason why. This cold front is actually going to allow a trough to move through an extension of low pressure, and that's eventually going to bring some persistent onshore flow on Monday. We're not expecting any rain chances. You can see no green on the map, just cloud cover on Monday, but by Tuesday we should see a little bit more sunshine out there. Before your Monday, it's going to be noticeably more cloudy. By Wednesday, Thursday, it's going to be completely cloudy out there. We are tracking a pretty potent storm expected somewhere between Thursday night, Friday morning, but it could extend as early as Thursday morning, and that will persist into Saturday and Sunday, but it's all dependent on how fast this storm moves in. It is kind of a one-hit wonder expected to bring us a pretty good amount of rain from Thursday and Friday, but honestly, once we head toward the start of May, it looks pretty dry out there, just some spot showers, and that's why we're not really concerned about a complete pattern shift. It looks like the dry weather is going to make a return, and this is typical for an Oregon spring. You can see the rain moving in by the 25th, but watch as we head toward the end of the month and into May, high pressure builds and a return to that dry weather. So a typical Oregon spring forecast right here for you. 62 degrees Monday afternoon, rain, breezy conditions by Thursday, Friday, 52 and up to 55 by Friday for the Umpqua Basin, 73 the next couple of days. By Thursday, we are expecting rain into Friday, some lingering showers from that storm Saturday and Sunday. For the Cascades, this is a little bit of a change from yesterday. We are expecting a little bit of mixing of snow late Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, but it's not going to add up to much, maybe a couple inches up across the Cascades. And for Eugene and Corvallis, 68 degrees tomorrow afternoon. Big story Monday, more clouds, less clouds on Tuesday, and eventually that will lead to rain on Thursday and Friday. And we are expecting some lingering showers for this weekend. I know me and Joey are planning on running the half marathon on Sunday, and it looks like the first half of the day is going to be kind of wet out there with some showers, but I don't mind that. When you're running and some light rain on you, it's not too bad.
A little refreshing, isn't it?
Exactly.
All right, Holden, thank you.
Of course.
Millions are enjoying